ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another season of The Game Code. Yes, we've been renewed, believe it or not, as we are the only video game-related show on Community One. I am your host, Adam Morehouse, and we are so excited to bring you another year of video game coverage and goodness. But enough about the future, let's talk about right now. This is what we've got for you this episode. This week, we check in with the attendees at the Fredericton Gaming Expo, a massive two-day tournament held last August in New Brunswick's capital. Then we come back to the studio for a chat with Mr. Jeffrey Maximus Black Johnston, live streamer, YouTube personality, and my partner in crime on Lag TV. But before that, let's get you guys caught up with all the news in the gaming industry. Alright guys, first up we've got the 2013 Halifax Game Jam having just been announced. The event will be held at the World Trade and Convention Center on the weekend of October 18th to 20th. Several local game developers will be there, and all skill levels and interest levels are encouraged to show up, so go check it out. Fraser Cancer is back for its 8th year at Dalhousie on October 19th and 20th. It's Atlantic Canada's largest video game fundraiser, with all proceeds donated to the Canadian Cancer Society. Games include Marvel vs. Capcom, Super Street Fighter 4, League of Legends, Dota 2, StarCraft 2, and Super Smash Bros. I'm gonna be there, so you better be there too. French publisher Ubisoft is investing $373 million into its Montreal studio with the intention of creating 500 new jobs. This is expected to be a big boost to the Quebec economy, but also will allow for more ambitious projects from the teams behind Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, and the upcoming Watch Dogs. If only I could speak French. Or English. Eidos Montreal has begun production on the next Deus Ex. After the bland Deus Ex The Fall for iOS, Square Enix announced that Eidos Montreal has begun production on a proper console follow-up to Human Revolution. This is expected to be the next game from the studio following the reboot of the classic Thief series. Maybe they'll actually make the whole game this time. In not so awesome news, Tom Clancy has unfortunately passed away at the age of 66. He is best known to gamers as the name attached to several well-known series from Ubisoft, including Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six, and Splinter Cell. Ubisoft plans to continue releasing games bearing his name with both the upcoming Rainbow Six Patriots and Tom Clancy's The Division, all well into production. A while back, it was announced that MLG would be dropping StarCraft 2 as well as picking up newcomer Dota 2. Now MLG has detailed their extensive plan to set up a full-blown North American Dota 2 league with $210,000 in prize money on the line. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the wrong line of work. Then I go in ladder, and in a fit of rage and sadness, I'm reminded why I'm not. The 2013 League of Legends World Championships wrapped up recently with a match between SK Telecom and Royal Club. Ignore that we're recording this before it's even happening. But congratulations goes out to Faker and SK Telecom. With the Christmas season coming up, GameStop is hiring a lot of extra help. They plan to hire roughly 17,000 employees in the US alone. 16,995 of them won't know what you mean when you say, "Give me some of that Pokemon." The other 5 will call in sick and be playing Pokemon. Whipping the fans into a frenzy once more over absolutely nothing, Valve has trademarked Half-Life 3 in Europe. This means the rumor mill is inevitably churning again, as Valve might actually be working on Half-Life 3. It's pretty likely. It might happen. Oh, okay. No, probably not. As usual, a bunch of minor announcements were made on a recent Nintendo Direct video, including Sonic returning to Smash Bros., a new Super Mario 3D World trailer, matching Mario and Luigi Wii remotes, and news that The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds would shake up the series formula and become more of an open-world game. This means visiting dungeons in whatever order you like. New Pokemon were also later revealed, but you've probably already caught them all anyway since X and Y have been out for 2 days now. The Last Guardian, the long-awaited follow-up to the PS2 classics Echo and Shadow of the Colossus, is not on hiatus according to Sony. The game is simply in a re-engineering phase, which contradicts comments from Sony Computer Entertainment of America head Jack Tretton. Though no platform was specified, it's hard to imagine the game being launched for anything other than the PlayStation 4 since it's so close to release. As part of minor rebranding, the game will be renamed The Last Guardian Forever. The latest iteration of the Warcraft movie has finally been dated. Legendary Pictures says the film will be released on December 18th, 2015, and the budget is reportedly to be over $100 million. This will either be a huge victory, or it will ensure the complete lack of any video game movies for years to come. To finish off the news, here's your next month in upcoming games. Spend first, ask questions later. Your wallet needs the air anyway, right? Right. All right, guys, after the break, we're going to go and visit the Fredericton Gaming Expo. And then, of course, you're not going to want to miss it. Mr. Maximus Black comes to visit us here at the Game Code Studio.